Hey guys, what's up? Ashley here, and I'm with my mom.
Hi,
And
hi to everybody.
it's day
I'm
number,
Ashley's mom,
and everyone else too.
and she's very special to me.
I
She
sure
had the
am.
most beautiful smile of all of my grandchildren, and that makes her a perfect grandchild.
That's right, I am perfect, and it's day number 256 of daily vlogging. So, we're gonna do an Ask Mommom today. So I went out to Instagram and I went out to my cousins, and the response was overwhelming. So we're gonna have to make two videos.
I have to make my brain work hard.
Oh, stop. So clearly, my mom's more popular than I am, but that's okay. All right, so we're just gonna break it up. So today's video will be all the questions that my cousins asked, and then tomorrow's video will be the questions that Instagram asked. But we're just gonna make both videos right here, sitting in this seat right now.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So to start off, we have a question from Brian, and he says, "What's the Jets' record this season?"
0-1. At the end of this weekend, it'll probably be 0-2, unless we have a miracle.
Yeah, but it's your birthday, so maybe they'll win for you.
Yeah.
And Brian's second question was, "Is the wet noodle an efficient weapon?"
Definitely so. It was all my children that have in relationships, to my youngest that went in college, and I've told all of them that if they ever do anything wrong to my perfect grandchildren, I will beat them with a wet noodle.
That's right.
And so far, I have not had to use that wet noodle once.
This is why Brian asked. See?
Over a course of years.
So it is an efficient weapon because you're so afraid of it that you don't do anything wrong. Right?
Yeah, to want to be with my perfect grandchildren.
Yeah. All right. So then Steph asks a whole bunch of questions. So Steph says, "How do you juggle 6 children?"
Well, I had a next door neighbor, and her mother said to her, and it was good advice for me. She said, Peggy, when she had her 5th, she said there are 24 hours in a day to take care of 1, and 24 hours in a day to take care of 5. She wound up having 8, and I had 6. And so after a while, you just do things, You don't have time to worry or cry, and
you just do it.
Yes, with God's help.
Mm-hmm. All right. So she also says, "Did you play any sports in school?"
Yes, I swim.
Oh, yes. You were the lifeguard.
Yes.
Champion lifeguard.
Well, not a champion one, but I was a lifeguard and swam on a swim team.
All right.
When I played on a basketball team, girls basketball, when we only played half court.
Oh, yeah? Wow.
Yeah.
So then she says, "What was your favorite pet?"
My favorite pet was a dog that Jilly found in Tamaquas Park. His name was Shannon.
Mm-hmm. I remember hearing about this one.
Yeah. And we also had a cute little one, Waggles.
Oh, I heard about Waggles. I always hear about Waggles having the puppies in the bed.
Yeah.
Okay, where can you get the best pizza?
The best pizza, I would say right in Westfield or Scotch Plains. They make good pizza.
Yeah. Okay. What is your favorite city or town in the world?
I would say Lavallette, New Jersey. I started coming here when I was 8 years old to the beach, and continued bringing. We went there when we were in high school with my friends. We brought our children here when they were little, and now we have this wonderful house for my grandchildren to share, in Lavallette, through Debbie and Jill.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And
pretty
next
perfect.
to that, we love Disney World, the happy place.
My favorite. Okay, so the next is, what's the longest trip that you ever went on? Courtney asks this question.
Pop-Up and I went to England, London, England.
Yeah. How long were you there for?
I, I don't know, a long weekend, but we had taken this
Yeah, but
friend
that's
in.
not the longest you've been on a vacation. Not the farthest, the
Oh,
longest.
the longest.
I'm like, you
Oh,
definitely
2
been
weeks.
way
2
longer
weeks.
than a long weekend.
Oh yeah, when I'm at the beach house, I'm always at vacation. Anytime I can get a ride here. But no, we used to go 2 weeks every year to St. Martin.
Oh, right.
Yes, in the
What about
middle of April.
what about your Panama Canal cruise? How long was that?
Oh, that was 8 days.
Oh,
that
so
was
not as
exciting.
long as long
No.
as 2 weeks.
No, but we left from Florida and we wound up in Panama.
Mhm.
Very, very nice.
Let's see. What is your favorite memory of each of your children? So Courtney asked this, and so did Brittany.
Of my favorite memory.
Yeah, with your children.
That's very hard.
Yeah. All right. We'll come back to that one. You don't have to answer it.
When I had Jerry, I just remember when she was born, everybody in my family had dark hair. And she was born with white blonde hair and beautiful blue eyes. And she was a girl. I was so excited.
Mm-hmm.
And God bless all of my children. Kenny was always a quiet one.
Mm-hmm.
And very calm.
Still is.
Still is, yep.
I mean, you need
Yes.
at least one calm.
Are you saying some are not calm?
No. No. Not your children.
No, but Kenny loved to save everything, even his Halloween candy.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, and then Kevin was around us a lot. And, you know, pops in here a lot when we're at the beach. And we went together with Kenny and Kevin. We went, and originally Jerry, we all went to the football games.
And Joey.
And
Jill. No?
No, not all of them, no.
Oh.
Because Joey moved away like 19 years ago. And, no, I forgot the question. That's what happens when you get to be old.
What is your favorite memory with all of your kids?
Okay.
You say Kevin pops in a lot and you like to go to football games with him.
Yeah, we went to football games all the time.
Deb is next.
And but no, I didn't finish. But at that time, whenever we were always crazy Jet fans. And if we played the home game, the first home game was away, we would pull all the cars in the backyard. And Kevin usually would bring a TV and we would put it on the back of one of the cars. And we would tailgate, you know, with the first game in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And then Debbie, she was always doing good for everybody and liked to decorate and do pretty things. And, you know, very loving.
Mm-hmm.
And
Jill.
Well, Jilly takes care of me.
She sure does.
Yeah, she takes good care of me.
Mm-hmm.
Not that we're always eye to eye on things, but we do. And of course, and then there's Joseph, and everybody thinks he's my favorite. Right, but he lives in North Carolina. He lives in North Carolina, but he calls me at least 5 days a week. And I say, Jerry is my favorite oldest girl. Debbie is my favorite middle girl. Jill's my favorite youngest girl, and Kenny is my favorite oldest boy. Kevin is my favorite middle child. And Joey is my favorite younger child.
Yes.
And all of them have love in their body.
They do.
And they're good people, every single one of them, and try to be there for each other.
A little
Make
cray,
me proud.
but...
Yeah.
So Courtney also wants to know, what is one place that you've never been to but you've always wanted to go? You told me before that you used to want to go to all the national parks, but then
Yes,
you
I
scrapped
did
that
when I
idea.
was young. Yeah, and I don't like walking too much, and I'm not a camper. I like to be in a hotel.
Yeah,
With hot water.
the idea of it was nice, right?
Yeah. I wanted to see the sequoia trees, but now the fires in California are kind of trying to do away with them.
Oh no!
But and we had wanted to go to Rome, but we never got there.
All right, so well, maybe we'll take you there one day. So then Megan wants to know, where did you and Papa meet, and like how did you meet, and where did he take you on your first date?
Well, we'll take them one at a time.
Okay, one at a time.
The favorite place, the first place we met is right here at the Jersey Shore.
Oh, okay.
Yes. My aunt had rented us a house right on the beach in Ortley, and he brought my boyfriend and all of his friends.
Wait,
and
what
my
was his name? Ducky?
No, that was Moose.
Oh, Moose.
I had a ducky, a mousey, a moose.
Oh my gosh! Did they just name all the kids
all,
after
all
animals
in a farm from the animal farm
in the 50s?
You know, all nice people. Yeah. But
oh man,
you know, but the first date we went to the rowing movies. You know, the rowing movie theater. Yeah, it's where you just went to a concert this year.
Where we saw O-Town.
Yeah, and everybody that was in high school always sit in the balcony.
Yeah. Okay, so then Brittany wants to know, what's the nicest thing that Pop-Up ever did for you?
Well, one of the nicest things two things he said, when he was with the cancer, and he said to me, Dar, he said, everybody thought I loved the Jets more than you. But he said, I really loved you more. And I said to him, Kenny, if you hadn't told me, I never would have known it. And then he also said, I never could have got through life without you.
Oh.
So, yeah, he was very
really
special.
Nice.
Had a place in my heart.
In all of our hearts.
And he was always good to everybody.
Yeah, we all miss him.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Okay, and then it says, Brittany also says, what is your favorite part of being a grandmother to all of your amazing grandchildren? And then Caitlin came in and said, we're perfect grandchildren, Britt. Perfect. Not amazing. Perfect.
I started saying that to you when you were little.
Yeah.
You know, and...
Uh-oh. She's getting a call.
That ends that. Every single one of you... What was your question again?
It was, what's your favorite part of being our grandmother?
To seeing you.
Yeah.
Every time I see you or hear your voice, it just makes me melt.
Oh.
And I said, it's just such a wonderful gift to have each and every one of you in my life. And every day when I say my prayers, I say, Jerry, I don't know, maybe because she was I bless, say, Jerry, Courtney, Caitlin, Marie, Trevor, Tyler, Brittany, Stephanie, Ashley, Megan, Stacy, John, Hunter, Haley, Madison, Jacob, Jackson, Landon, and Samantha. And then I say my church family and my adopted family.
Oh, that's really nice. We like seeing you also, Mommom.
Well,
you're a blessing to us as well.
Every time the phone rings or the door, I open the door and it's one of my grandchildren. After all these years, I'm still so happy to see you, and was so happy that you lived close by me most of the years. And one great thing that we had with all of you was pizzas on Friday nights. All the years when we had our house, everybody would come over for Friday night pizza, and we got 4, 5, 6, or else we would all come on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, definitely.
And, you know, in the holidays, we would have everybody in the kitchen cutting the bread for the spinach dip or stuffing it celery, and everybody was helping. All chipped in the kitchen. Ray was there doing, making the turkey, and just doing all wonderful things. So being together and going to all the football games together made us a true family. And I think it was Pop-Pop's love of the Jets that really kept us close together all those years. Going to the games, having the parties at our house, the Super Bowl parties, the draft parties, whatever it was, even though they lost most of the time of my
Same old
lifetime.
Jets, right?
But,
Same old Jets.
But anyway, they did keep our family together all those years.
Okay, and then Bobby wants to know, is there a difference between being a grandmother and a great-grandmother?
Well, the great-grandmother lets me love them twice as much. I survived my grandchildren, and now to see my grandchildren having their own families and giving them lots of love. And just remember, each one of you, many of you have found the person that's right for you. Some of us are still waiting, but God has his plans. And just like Pop-Pop and I and your moms and dads had picked everybody, each other out of everybody in the world. And I want all of you along the path of life to be happy. My gift, my wish for all of you.
We want you to be happy too, Mommom. And this last question comes from Tyler, and it says, who is your favorite grandchild?
All 11 of them, and 5 that placed in the thing. At the day they were born, each one was my favorite new grandchild. But in the years go by, every one of you were perfect in my eyes.
I know, we're all
and
perfect.
You all know it.
I know. We like
Everyone
to
has a special place, and a special place in my heart. And if you ever call me, I will tell you the gift that each one of you holds special in my heart.
I know.
And actually, you're the most like me.
It's true. It's true.
I love you.
I love you, Mommom. All right, so that wraps up all the questions from the cousins.
And I just want to say thank you for including me in your blog.
Of course.
For someone who does not even know how to turn on a computer.
It's okay. When this
I did start a blog one time, but
when we air this, when I load it onto YouTube, we'll have Jill show you, okay?
Okay.
All
I
right.
love you all. God bless you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.